You dig? So, however, axioms were excluded from doubt because these universal truths are innate and do not need physical existence to be true. Example, the sum of the angles in a triangle is equal to that of a straight line, which is 180 degrees. This is a necessary and universal truth. It is obvious when anything or anyone, any being that consists of this idea of a triangle, its validity is independent of space or time. No matter where you are in the universe or any realm of existence, the truth remains that the sum of a triangle is equal to that of a straight line. See, even if there were an evil God, that evil God cannot make the sum of a triangle less than 180 degrees. It's just not logical. Yeah. So, as he proceeds with his meditation, that is René Descartes. As René Descartes proceeds with his meditation, he demonstrates that his existence by showing that the very act of doubting his existence was proof that he existed, right? That is, only something can doubt, its existence, and that an evil God cannot deceive a non-entity. You see, having proved his existence, he found it necessary to show that the Supreme Being exists, and that this being is perfect, benevolent, omnipresent, omniscient, and infinite. The existence of a perfect, infinite Supreme Being, or so-called God, was a necessary precondition for the validity of every other judgment that is understood to be true and clear. Otherwise, every true judgment and or scientific fact could be a falsity created by the assumed evil genius. To prove the existence of a perfect, supreme, infinite being, Descartes makes the argument that we have an idea of perfection, and the idea we have of ourselves shows imperfection, and there must be as much formal or eminent reality in the efficient cause of an idea as in the idea itself. Therefore, the idea we have of infinite perfection originated from a being with infinite formal perfection. So if we have an idea of a supremely perfect being, and the idea of this perfect supreme being necessarily entails its very perfection, and he claims that existence is a perfection. Therefore, the idea of an extremely perfect being entails existence. So this is the argument he makes for a supremely perfect. This is the argument he makes for the existence of a supremely perfect infinite being. Now, Descartes makes two false claims that I will refute, and in doing so, I will also show that the supreme being, or your so-called God, is imperfect.
Wash minds if you're gonna be
of Descartes.
the motherfucking birds. with the twist, apple shell plus. And be half of us. Roll with the rush or get your ass bust. This is something for your shake behinds and wash minds. If you phone up 50 grand, you're bound to never shine.
The false claims. The false claims of Descartes are: 1. Existence is perfection. He claims that existence is a necessary attribute of an idea, of an infinite supreme being, the first cause of every idea. See? So it's just like saying you can't imagine a mountain without a valley. That a valley is a necessary attribute for the existence of the mountain. You see? So he's saying that existence is a necessary attribute of perfection. So if God is perfect, supremely benevolent, complete, infinite, that means he must exist. Now that's the first claim. Now the second false claim that René Descartes makes is there can be no infinite regression to the cause of an idea. That is, the origin of every idea can be traced to an archetype, which is the supreme being. But my claim is that non-existence is perfection, while existence is imperfection. And there must be an infinite regression to the cause of an objective idea. And my argument is as follows. Existence is motion, and motion entails a disturbance. A disturbance is an imbalance, and imbalance is synonymous to injustice. Existence is chaos. Existence is evolution. Existence is non-permanent. Anything that exists is non-permanent. Existence can be likened to a wave. In fact, a wave personifies existence. Waves are disturbances in a given medium, such as water or air. These disturbances is a result of energy inputs into the medium. See, when energy is applied to a medium such as water or air, waves are created. That's how sound is created. You know, when air molecules vibrate, the air is the medium, and the source of the sound energy is the input into the molecules in the air, which dance to the vibration, and this vibration hits our eardrum, and neuronal activities, neurons pick up afferent neurons pick up this sound, send them to the brain, to the temporal lobe, where this information is processed, and wow, you get sound. That's by the way. You see? Now the energy can come from a variety of sources, and I will revisit the symbolic relationship between waves and existence later on in this discourse. Okay? Existence is existence in any level of reality or dimension is a form of motion in essence, be it mental, etheric, emotional, astral, or physical. Any level of existence or any other situation within and without this range. Existence is entertained as a form of motion. Existence is sustained by the conflict between the poles.